Well, ladies and gentlemen, the committee has spoken as the new college football playoff ranking was revealed tonight at 7 o'clock, just a little over about 2 hours ago. The committee went ahead and put out the top 25, the new college football playoff ranking. Like I just said, I was on the live with my good buddy Jordan Dillmaker. Go check out his channel, subscribe to his channel, help him grow, help him get his watch hours up so he can get monetized and start doing some things, some big things on his channel. And because the guy has a good shot of making this YouTube thing work for him in a positive way. So go subscribe to his channel, watch his video, comment, like, all that good stuff for him. Help him grow. But like I said, the committee has spoken, and the dreams of South Carolina making the college football playoff this year has just fizzled out in the latest rankings tonight. According to Ward Manuel, the spokesperson, I guess, or the chairperson, or whatever you want to call him, whatever his title is, for the college football playoff committee, basically said, if you're not playing in a conference championship game this weekend, then you're not making any moves as far as on the outside trying to get into the college football playoff. So South Carolina did not make the cut. As you guys probably already know by now, South Carolina comes in at number 14 in the college football playoff rankings. To me, that's kind of a slap in the face, honestly. You're telling me beating the number 12 team in a rivalry game on the road in their facility, in their field, is only worth nothing, really. I mean, you moved us up one spot in the college football playoff in the rankings. So to me, that's just a slap in the face. Why do we even play the rivalry game? Why do we even play that game at the end of the year if it has no value when it comes to making the college football playoff? Now, albeit, did I say South Carolina was ever going to get into the college football playoff? No, I did not. So you guys can go back and watch my videos. Yeah, I kind of got that gleam in my eye, that hope in my eye that South Carolina could make it. But at the same time, I was one of these YouTubers out there that basically said South Carolina wasn't getting in the playoffs regardless of what happened at Clemson or anything else down the stretch. I didn't feel like South Carolina had done enough to get in with 3 losses. All these losses happened in, October? The end of September, October. I can't remember when we played Ole Miss. But either way, I think it was September, the end of September. Either way, it don't matter. But them 3 losses right there, Ole Miss, which came to Columbia after our bye week and pretty much just beat us, just dominated us 27-3 on our own field. LSU, well, actually, we played LSU first. That's right. LSU was first. Let's go back there. We had LSU at home. We jumped on them early, 17-0 lead. We got conservative. We didn't make any halftime adjustments on defense, it didn't seem like. And LSU ran it down our throat in the second half. Lenore Sellers, yes, he was hurt. He got hurt. Was out of the game for the second half of that game. Set out the Akron game, came back for the Ole Miss game, I believe it was. So we had our opportunity there. We lost that game by 3 points. Yep, some people are going to say referee and all that. I get that, but you shouldn't have to put the game in the referee's hands. Just keep putting your foot on the gas, keep being aggressive, and just win the game. That's all you got to do. You shouldn't have to put it in the referee's hands to make to determine the outcome of the game. All right, we lost. Like I said, we lost in dominating fashion at home against Ole Miss, 27-3. That game wasn't even close. The second half, we did make good adjustments, and we held LSU to 3 points in the second half. So we did make some adjustments there, but we never got going offensively in that game, and it showed. We got flat out embarrassed coming off of a bye week and lost to Ole Miss. And then another game we lost. We went on the road to Tuscaloosa had opportunities there to win. We couldn't convert the 2-point conversion. When we got the onside kick, down 2 points, we got the onside kick, and we just wasn't able to move the ball. Lenoris threw an interception, trying to go for the deep shot instead of possibly trying to check it down and get closer and trying to get into field goal range. I'm not putting any blame on him, but that's part of coaching as well. There should have been a different play call or something more simpler, like I said, to move the ball down the field. We didn't get the job done. We lost by 2 points there. So there's our 3 losses. And that's what I said earlier. We didn't do enough to position ourselves in the conversation, really. I don't think we're really I mean, yeah, there's probably some fun, feel-good conversation about getting into the playoffs for South Carolina, but I don't think there was any real serious consideration for us to get in. And that's why I felt that. I felt that, and I didn't think South Carolina would get the real consideration to be, to get into the playoffs. And so I'm not shocked. I'm disappointed, yeah, because we didn't get in. But at the same time, I'm not shocked at all. The committee is something that I wish they would do, like a group of people, men and women, athletic directors, players, some coaches, somebody that's been there, know the X's and O's, knows the grind of a college football season. And I wish they would make that committee a group of these individuals for a certain amount of time, not just 1 year and then change it to another year, because every committee is probably going to have different criteria, and I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair from year to year, because what might be good this year to get you in may not be good next year to get you in. And speaking about getting in, y'all need to get in on this channel. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up, right? Hit the like button. Show YouTube you like this kind of content. If you're a Gamecock fan, hit that subscribe button. Help this channel grow. I'm trying to get it up there, trying to get my stuff up there as well. I'm just a small YouTube channel, just trying to grow. So hit that subscribe button, comment, share, tell everybody you know to give me an opportunity to entertain you guys. I appreciate it so much. If you want to help the channel from a monetary standpoint, I don't make a whole lot of money on YouTube, just a few nickels and dimes here and there. But if you want to help the channel grow monetarily, you can do that by my Cash App. You can become a channel member, or you can hit the super thanks, little heart button on there, I believe it is. And you can donate that way, leave a comment with it as well. It's all appreciated. But getting back to what I was saying, I think needs to be a committee that's it's a group of people that's on for at least a 4-year term or whatever. I think that's what it needs to be, because like I said, you really have no consistency. Because like I said, what works this year may not work next year. And so there's unless you have a set of guidelines, parameters, whatever you want to call it, it just don't seem right. It doesn't seem right. So South Carolina didn't make it in. So all you Gamecock fans, y'all can root for the Tigers if you want to this weekend, like y'all been talking about on X and all that, and on Facebook. But like Ward Manuel said, it ain't gonna do you no good. Y'all just get made fun of. You'll get laughed at. You'll get trolled on Twitter or X, or whatever you want to call it. But Gamecock Chuck ain't doing that. I'm going to assure you that. Which I told you that in my other video. You ain't catching me cheering on no Tigers, regardless. Because like I said, I didn't feel like there was any opportunity for us to get in anyway. So there was no way in hell I was going to cheer for them. But they are playing SMU Saturday night for a chance to get into the playoffs. Should be a good game. I still think SMU is going to win that game. That's just my opinion. But if somehow Clemson wins it, they end the playoffs, I think. And you can't hate on them because they got in, because Syracuse decided they were going to upset Miami, gave Clemson an opportunity. And sometimes that's all you need is an opportunity. And if they take advantage of it and get the win, all you can do is just say, hey, congratulations, move on. And that's it. I mean, apparently that's what it takes for them to get in, is to win the conference championship. So, but as far as the rankings I'll go ahead and read them off if anybody didn't watch them. Oregon comes in at number 1, no surprise. Texas number 2, they were up 1 because Ohio State lost, of course. Penn State moves up 1. Notre Dame moves up 1. Somebody don't play in a conference. That makes no sense. Georgia, they moved up 2 spots by beating Georgia Tech in 8 overtimes at home. So I don't know. I guess they moved up virtual of winning their game and also Ohio State losing, I guess. That's the way it looks anyway. Ohio State comes in at number 6. They dropped 4 spots after losing at home to a bad Michigan team. Tennessee comes in at 7. They're in the playoffs no matter what. They're not moving anywhere. SMU is number 8. Like I said, they play for the conference championship against Clemson Saturday night. Indiana comes in at number 9. Boise State comes in at 10. Alabama 11. So there you go. That brand bias, whatever you want to call it. That's the way I feel about it. But, it is what it is. They did beat South Carolina head-to-head, like I said earlier. But they have 2 embarrassing losses to Vandy and Oklahoma. 2 teams which South Carolina blew away by at least, 3 touchdowns or more. So make that make sense as far as how they got in. Yeah, I think they got I think they do have a couple quality wins as well, but I don't know. I think the bad losses should speak something for it. You got Miami coming in at 12. They're down 6 spots after losing to Syracuse. Ole Miss 13. Like I said, South Carolina 14, up 1 spot. Just that's the value of beating the number 12 team in the country, I guess. Arizona State moves up 1 to 15. Iowa State moves up 2 to 16. So that's your Big 12 championship game right there. Clemson comes in at 17. They dropped 5 spots for losing to us at home. BYU comes up 1 to 18. Missouri comes up 2 to 19. UNLV comes up 2 to 20. Illinois comes up 2 to 21. Syracuse, they wasn't ranked last week. They jump into the top 25 at 22 after beating Miami. Colorado comes up 2 at 23. Army and Memphis round out the top 25 in that order. Both of these teams wasn't ranked last week. They're back into the top 25. So there's that as far as the rankings. But like I said, I think South Carolina kind of got it. Well, let me go ahead and say this. I think South Carolina, they had a hell of a season, okay? Projected to win, 4.5, 5 games this year, according to the so-called experts out there. That was the projection for them, the over-under total. South Carolina surprised a lot of people, myself included. I had us at 6-6. They reeled off 9 wins, 9-3. So they far exceeded my expectation. And to be honest with you, I know the goal is to go to the playoffs and win a championship. But when you bring in a redshirt freshman quarterback, the offensive line that, let's be honest, last year couldn't block anything. I mean, it was like my good friend Caroline Jackpot said, like baby shit. The offensive line was weak as baby shit. So, I mean, they improved this year. Now, I ain't going to say exponentially improved. They improved some. But you was breaking in a redshirt freshman quarterback. You had unproven wide receivers. You had an offensive line that struggled last year that they brought back this year. Added some pieces, of course. And we managed to win 9 games with an opportunity going to a bowl game to win 10. So to me, I'm excited about that. I'm excited for the players. The thing I worry about now about the bowl game is if anybody's going to opt out. If we have any of these players that's getting ready to head to the NFL that wants to, have dreams of playing in the NFL, whether or not they're going to jump ship and opt out, I think we probably will. I hope we don't. But I can see that scenario where they will, to try to protect their health and don't risk any injury to, not get you drafted or get you to the league. So I could actually see that. So that's one thing I worry about. But for the guys that do play in the bowl game, I'll be so excited to see them, see what they do. I have a feeling, this is my hunch after what I've read, some people projections. I felt the same way after beating Clemson. I think South Carolina's going to end up going to the Citrus Bowl and probably face a Big Ten team and probably Illinois. If I had to guess, that's my gut feeling on it. I think either way, I think the bowl game will probably be in the state of Florida. I think so, but I'm excited for the Gamecocks. Like I said, they far surpassed my expectations. It's crappy that we didn't get in, but like I said, at the same time, I'm not surprised one bit. So, but yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my knee-jerk reaction on this. Maybe tomorrow I may have a different opinion of it, but I doubt it because, like I said, I wasn't projecting South Carolina in the playoffs this year. Back when this rankings came out and we were on this big run, this big winning streak. So yeah, so that's where we at. Let me see if I can pull up the well, I ain't even gonna do that. We'll find out all the matchups next week. Who's playing the first round? Who's got the buys? Who's the number one overall seed? Which is probably Oregon, unless they lose to Penn State in the Big Ten championship, which I doubt it. We'll get all that information next week, next Sunday, I think it is, and then hopefully we'll know when the bowl selection. I think that's the same day as well, but I have to figure that out. But yeah, that's where we at. South Carolina got left out. And we'll see what bowl game we got. The only thing that probably concerns me there is maybe Ole Miss. Maybe Ole Miss can get the Citrus Bowl. Maybe we get bumped down to ReliaQuest Bowl or something like that. Either way, I think we're going to have a real solid, good bowl game. And I've rambled on way too much in this video, but y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. Like I said, it helps the YouTube algorithm. Helps them know that people are watching me and liking this content. So do that. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Also, go help out my buddy, Jordan Dealmaker. Help his channel grow as well by go subscribing and liking his videos as well. And get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this video, what I talked about. Let me know your thoughts on the rankings. If you think it was shit, let me know. If you think it's a good, if y'all agree with the rankings, if y'all like me and don't think South Carolina should have been in the playoffs, let me know. Subscribe, like I said, comment, share, tell your mother, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin, friends, your co-workers about this channel. Let's get this channel growing. Let's get it big. I'm trying to get this thing big and do more things with it. So with that being said, y'all have a blessed Tuesday. Yeah, it is Tuesday. Y'all have a blessed Tuesday. Have a good rest of your work week. And until the next video, I'll see you guys around. Gamecock Chuck, I'm out.